I know it's no secret. For some reason, I need it. I have been saying this for such a long time. It's something that I'll maybe make. Hello, so now that it is officially summer, there are a lot of projects that I want to make and things that I'm excited to try and make this summer, and I thought that it sounded nice to just walk through everything that I am planning to try and make this summer. Now, there's probably more on this list that I actually will be able to get to, but I just think it sounds nice to have a plan of things that I want to make so that I have things to look forward to and different options for things in case I hit a roadblock and don't know what I want to make. And I figured I would share it with you all in case any of these ideas spark some sort of inspiration for you, for anything that you want to make. So I know it's no secret that summer is not my favorite season, but I figure if I plan enough projects to fill the summer, I hopefully will not get as sad during it, and hopefully that'll fill the space and just make me much happier, because I'm always happy when I'm making things. So now on to the projects. Now the first main thing that I want to make, then it's probably going to be the next video, is I have really wanted to make a tomato pillow or plushie or something like that. There's just something about the shape of a tomato that makes this little brain so happy, and for some reason, I need it. I need something tomato shaped, and I don't have one yet. Every time I see one at the store or when I'm out and about, I see it and I go, I will make it instead, and then I haven't. So I think I'm going to change that this summer. I think I'm going to make a tomato thing, and I'm really excited. I think it's going to turn out really cute. I think that's the next video. Hopefully that turns out well. But yes, I desperately want to crochet a little tomato thing. So now the next thing that I want to make is probably not going to be a surprise whatsoever, but I really want to make another sweater vest. I wear my vest probably the most out of anything that I have personally crocheted for myself. So the vest and the scarves are the top two that I wear the most. So I really want another vest, and I got this really cool yarn back in March, I think it was, that's a bamboo acrylic blend, and so it feels really nice, and I really would love to be able to have this vest done so that hopefully I could wear it this summer, because since it's a bamboo yarn, it's going to be more breathable, and every time I grab it, it's really cold, which feels really nice. And I think then it would hopefully then that would mean that I would actually be able to wear it during the warmer months, which would be really nice. So because pretty much all of my other crochet makes that I have, I can't really wear because they're just too hot for this time of year. So I'm hoping that by making that, I would actually be able to wear it. But I need to actually get to working on it. I kind of put a pause on it just because I was working on so many other things. But yes, I really want to make another sweater vest. So hopefully I'll be able to finish that this summer. That would be great. Another thing that I want to do is I really want to come up with some new scarf designs. Now last year I decided to start listing a scarf that I had made for myself just because I got a bunch of compliments on it, and that ended up being the thing that I have sold the most of ever, which was really great and exciting. So I'm hoping to have another successful season with that. So basically this summer I also want to try and create a stockpile of those scarves, but then also come up with a couple of new designs so that hopefully I can have some repeat customers, but we'll see. I have a couple ideas in mind of what I want those scarves to be, so that's kind of the plan. I want to come up with some new scarf designs and list those, and then also create a back stock of scarves so that I don't have to hopefully make as many during the holiday season, because I really killed my wrist last year. I think I made 15 scarves in the span of 3 months, which is, I calculated it, and that's 3.5 sweaters worth of granny squares. So it was a lot. So I'm hopeful that I can stockpile enough so that I don't have to do that many during the actual holiday season. But we'll see how that goes. I've never actually stockpiled any crochet pieces, so hopefully it goes okay. But yeah, that's the plan. I really want to do that this summer so that hopefully the holidays can be a bit more chill, which would be nice. Now, another thing that I really would love to try and do this summer, I have been saying this for such a long time, but I really, really, really want to properly learn how to sew. I know how to hand sew things well enough, but I have a sewing machine that was my mom's old one, and I tried teaching myself how to sew when I was not myself. I learned how to sew for my mom when I was in high school, but for some reason it just didn't click in my brain. So I really want to try again, especially now that I am so much older than I was when I first tried. I really want to try learning to sew. I have a bunch of like old clothes that are just falling apart, and only in certain spots though, so I feel like I could reuse that fabric and just make something new so that it doesn't go to waste, So that's something that I really want to do. I really want to learn how to sew because I just don't want these things to go to waste. So hopefully I will actually do that. I have a couple other friends that really want to learn to sew, and one that knows how to and has said that they'd be down to teach us. So we'll see if that ends up happening at all, because we've been talking about this since probably last fall. But yeah, I really want to try to learn to sew. We'll see how that goes. But that is a big goal of mine, is I want to learn to sew. So hopefully that happens. And then the last thing is kind of random. I did this or wanted to do this last year and then didn't really end up doing it, but I've kind of wanted to make like little charms out of clay. I tried doing this last year, but I am not always the best when it comes to clay, but also I've gotten a bit better now that I've worked with clay more. So I would hope that I'd be able to do more, and especially since I have this like carabiner necklace, I feel like having more little charms to hang off of it would be really cute. So maybe I could sculpt some and then add those to the necklace. I think that could be fun. But yeah, that's kind of something that I'll maybe make, but I'm not positive that I'll actually get to, because again, it would require buying clay and waiting for that to dry, and that's kind of a lot of work. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to it, but we'll see. It is something that's kind of always on my list, because I do like little charms and like making jewelry and that sort of stuff. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's something that's been on my mind. Or even like I don't know if you've seen those, like, I think they call them hippers or something. They're like these little characters that you then can stick on the edge of like your phone or your laptop or something, and they just like are these little characters that like poke up over the edge, and I think those are really cute. So maybe sculpting something like that for my phone or my laptop would be fun. I don't know. I still will play around with it. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's kind of a vague idea. Sculpting something would be nice, because I do enjoy sculpting. So on another note, I have these squares done for June. Now, if you don't know what I am talking about, I am slowly working on a sweater vest out of squares that I make throughout the entire year. So I make new squares every month, and I finished the ones for June. I didn't really know what I wanted to make for June, so I did a little bit more of a simple design, but I found this like cool crisscross sort of design that I really liked. So I made these 3 for that, and I think that it'll be a fun addition to the sweater vest. Another like a little bit more on the plain side, but hopefully the next month, maybe July, I'll be able to make something a little bit more fun and funky. We'll see. But yeah, I know that this is probably a shorter video, but the goal is I want to try and stockpile some videos that I'll be posting throughout the summer, so that hopefully I have more time to work on longer projects, and so that hopefully I can have more videos in the fall, since fall is my favorite season. So that's the goal, that's the plan. I want to try and make some quicker videos this summer so that I can focus more on the fall and have some really fun projects down the line. So, and I have some planned already that I am really excited about. So, but I need to get through my summer projects first so that then I can start working on those. But yeah, I know that that's not like the biggest list ever, but I'm hoping keeping a smaller list will make it more attainable, so that hopefully I'll be able to do all the things on the list. And then also, some of these projects take more time, like the sweater vest will take more time. The scarves will take honestly probably a really long time, depending on how many that I'm trying to make. So it just sounds nice to have a smaller list so that hopefully I'll be able to make all of them. A background goal is wanting to draw more. I kind of have taken a larger break from drawing. So I'd love to get back into that though, just because I did get burnout, but I've had enough of a break that I'm like kind of missing it. So doing something like that would be nice. But yeah, just getting back into some of my smaller, like crafty hobbies and projects would be fun and would be really nice. So yeah, are there any projects you guys are excited to make this summer? You know, you can let me know down below if there's anything else you think that I should make. Also, like, let me know anything you're excited about. I'd love to hear it. And yeah, I think that is everything. So if there is anything else you want to see from me, just let me know down below. Make sure to like and subscribe and everything, and I will see you all next time. Bye. It's literally gonna be 90 today. So I'm dying of heat today. Originally, I have like a script off to the side. Originally, it was gonna be like, oh, summer's around the corner. No, summer's here. Summer's fully here. And I'm dying of heat. So, there's a hair on me, go away. I know, yeah, I know it's, holy moly, it is genuinely so hot. I filmed a little bit of the next video too today, and I'm boiling. It is so hot. So I'm gonna go sit under a fan for probably like 30 minutes, and then I'll get back to working on stuff. But whew, stay cool, everybody. Drink water. Yeah. All right. I'll see you all next time. Bye.